back. I have evening. I've got those lights on while I'm getting set up on this side. And then y'all are gonna just see me set up. Thought it would be nice for us to have a conversation while I set everything up, and I'll turn my bright lights on. Right now I've got one window that doesn't properly work all the way, so I have a little bit of modification for it, but I made it work. Oh Lord. Ah. We are stealth camping. I'm making sure nobody ain't coming down the road. If it is, it might be kids trying to party and joyride. But we about to be set up for the night. And yes, I do have a sheriff's deputy right up the street. Knows I'm here, or knows I'm going to be being here. And family and friends. I'm getting ready to hit the lights while I get everything together in here and put stuff down. My temporary lights as well. I'll throw the 12 volts on right quick, and y'all see how bright it is when I run the inside batteries. I've got my bedroom closed off, so you're not going to be able to see it. Okay, so let me get my curtains pulled so nobody can tell we're in here and put together first and foremost. We'll learn together. Arm down. Make sure the door is locked. I've already got a deadbolt. I'm gonna set y'all up for a minute over here on the kitchen counter. Can everybody hear me? I'm just untying and undoing everything to set up for the evening. And then I'll take y'all on a little tour when I got everything kind of put together. Let's see. Hey, Annette. I wanted to let everybody know I was okay, that I made it. I'm not totally lost. It wasn't telling me to take that one road because the size of my vehicle is registered and connected to my Jeepus. And long story short, it's too big. Now I'm setting my bed up, my entertainment center, and my power station all at the same time. Here in just a moment, I'm going to show you the setup. My desk, workstation, where I've got my hotspot, my generator, my everything. What I have at least, Jackery is in service. Simply, I want it on so I can turn the TV on and have lights and make sure to run it. And then we're gonna sit down and talk. Hey, Bam Bam. Let's see. Make sure we're not gonna worry about the hot spot. I am catching one bar at this kitchen window, you guys. And I'm turning off the camper and the big guy. This is my driving station. So this is with the windows closed. Okay. All the way around. There's my little camper, my other little camper that came with the camper. A little more level. Little more level. Let's see. Let me check my signal here. Alright. So I can go back just a little bit. We're going to keep checking signal. Y'all just bear with me. I'm seeing how far I can go back in the holler. Because I don't want that big street light shining through my windows either. I'm damn. Y'all, I'm going to have to roll up behind the car and get signal. Okay. So, this is the jack couch. This is the TV, jackery. I've got the table lowered instead of hired. And the back door, we got padlocks. And we're about to turn my night lights on and turn the big lights off. And pray that, I can't tell if I just turned them back off. Y'all bear with me. Camera gonna get you dizzy. I know I'm gonna have complaints. Alrighty. Now we're gonna turn this loud engine on. And get us some lights. And pray that I don't lose signal. But we got a nice breeze. It's very shady down here. The reason that I say something about the shade is because come tomorrow morning, I'm going to be thankful. I'm looking for the remote so I can turn that TV on and have some light. I swore I put it right here. Oh, Lord have mercy. I put it in one of these two drawers. Again, I'm an old lady. Bear with me. You'd be surprised at how much light my TV and my little French fries make. Okay. Of course, it's going to say not connected because I ain't connected it. My jackery is, right now, let me look y'all. So, the jackery is at 100% with the TV currently the only thing attached and pulling 29 watts. So, while I'm stopped and can talk, let me say hey to everybody. We got Annette, Something Moves, Sally Mae, Bam Bam, Annette, and Something Moves or Something Waves. I'm not sure. And then I'm sorry about the buffering. You guys, quite a large amount of money with the old straight talk folk paying. Let me see if this won't hold us up better. I'm trying. Y'all bear with me. Oh, Lord. That was an ugly face, wasn't it? Okay. I'm going to let y'all see the jackery just because it is not sponsored. But I spend a lot of money on that job, and I just think it's doing a great job. Anyway, here's what I was saying. Might as well turn this light out. And this one off. I put new batteries. I charged batteries last night and I'm going to charge them again tonight. I had little man and I use stuff I wouldn't normally use. Waves got you can see that. Nita has got to thank you for that. I love it. And like I said, I'm right down the street. I'm really suburban camping, you guys. I'm not in a bad neighborhood at the moment. The next house up on my left is my sister from another's cousin who is the sheriff's deputy and knows that I might be down here. If he sees this camper, he knows it's me. Period. Not saying, worst case scenario, I run a risk that everybody in the world runs. And that's catching a ticket. Let's see. I turned out one of my lights because I'm saving most of my night lights that I can for what I got to use them for. The TV puts off a great light for me right now. I got my blanket. I have, Mama says it's a bear. Jeremiah says it's a platypus. I'm going to show y'all. It is this. It's not a stuffed animal. It is actually, sounds like a bag, but it is a hot and cold compress. And y'all, my hip and my knee say, thank you, Jesus. Okay? I don't know if I showed y'all, there is to roll it down while I'm driving, thinking that I might be able to store like sheets and pillowcases and towels and stuff up there. Anybody that has any ideas about anything or has done this, please reach out to me. Please give me any tips or thoughts that you have. And don't let it be some dumb crap about go buy some land. First of all, if I'm on land, I'm stuck. That's the problem. If I get a job right now at Dollar Tree or Family Dollar, I'm less than 3 miles from it. I can walk there from here if I had to. I have transportation. I have 4 different modes of transportation within spitting distance to a job from where I'm sitting. There's reasons that I've chosen my chose. And most of them are so that I can do better. This is not the end. This is the beginning. Understand. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody. What I will tell you is right now, this very moment, in the exact condition without my personal items. Sorry, just looking in the trees. It's some kind of bamboo outside of here. But anyway, right now, in the very condition that everything is in, the average selling price for this make and model with this engine is right at $18,500. It's like $18,360 something. I'm trying to y'all find out just a minute, and I'm gonna get my glasses if you bear with me. You know, the thing is, I expected to hear people say, YouTube and such and the internet. I also expected to hear some people say, yo, you did what you said you were going to do. It might have took you longer than you wanted, but you did it. I did it. Nobody else paid my way. So the people somebody that said talking about a job, thank you, troll. Probably my mama's family. If I hadn't had one and kept one, I wouldn't be here. I own it. It's paid for. The insurance is paid for a year. Right now for everything. Paid for a year. I'm working on either a campground membership or a campground spot. That's my next goal. You know, not asking anybody for anything except the thing that all YouTubers ask for, which is thumbs up, subscribe, become a member, you know, whatever. Does anybody know what ANDORS2 is? On a Roku TV? It's the Roku that I'm moving stuff just so that it won't cut off and go black in here. Also, I did what I told y'all. I did go to the Amazon wish list. A lot of people prefer to send things through Amazon wish list, and that's fine. Because if somebody returns it, the money goes back to the person that purchased it. So if you send me something and I try to send it back, I can't get the money. It'll go back on your card. Even if it's a prepaid card. I think what else? Anybody that would like to write to me, snail mail. You can also email me, and I will give you the box number to send it to. Like I said, I do have a lockbox. I've done a lot of things. I've changed a lot in the past month. A lot has gone on. Nobody has any idea to the extent that everything has changed. Right now, I'm working. Michelle, please tell me, because right now, this is something that a lot of people don't understand. I'm in the mountains of North Carolina, to the foothill mountain area. We're in the most devastated area by Helene. The campground that I was supposed to stay at, along with 3 others in the area, truck stops in the area, that I can go to. Can y'all hear me better now? Let me know, bucket list, please. Thank you, Bam Bam. I'm reading everybody's comments. And Bam, I agree. I've got a lot of people that are jealous. It's a scary thing, you guys. I'm going to have somebody come at me because I got emotional. This is scary. Any kind of huge life change is scary, right? It is. But if I don't do it now, when am I going to do it? In the next 7 years, I'm going to be tied to a machine getting blood transfusions twice a week. I want to enjoy the next 5 to 7 years of freedom that I have away from my hospital. Period. I don't know if people understand that. Yeah, I don't want to stay all the time in the campground, but I would love to work for the campground and not only stay there free, but be able to earn a little bit of cash, you know. And then you're never too old. I'm 53, you guys. I turned 53 April 11th this year. Happy birthday to me. And if I can do it, you can do it. It's that leap of faith. It's that jump. And I'm going to tell you guys, people can make fun of me. They can laugh at me. They can talk junk about me. I don't care. I don't. I'm going to tell you the truth right now. God did this for me. God is here. I prayed. I asked for signs. I asked for help. Do you know how I sold my mom's house? They come up on the door and leave a index card. Mobile homes, okay? Even though it's a large double wide. And he sent me to somebody that owns a mobile home service and parks and mobile homes all over this area. And the guy bought it for cash. No waiting period, no escrow. Cash. We literally signed the paperwork. And in less than 20 days, I had my RV, y'all. Where people had a permanent spot. Okay. One lady lived in a campground and she worked at Dollywood. Okay. Hell yeah. Michelle, my email is in the description. If you have any names of places or thoughts in the area, because I'm in Dollywood. Dollywood would take me a couple hours to get there, but I'm down. Y'all, I'm down to clean toilets, dig ditches, wash dishes. I don't care what the job is. I don't care. It's the fact that I am able to leave and not feel like a shut-in that's trapped in a house. I was trapped in a house way out in the country to where I had to walk I told everybody it was right at 4 miles. I was wrong. I walked 5.3 miles each way to the store. That day that I walked in that 28-degree weather, I was done. Also, I got to my house because it was a double wide at the second house. And God is so good because the man that I'm talking about that was given 3 months to live, him and his wife sold the house this week that would have been a burden on her and made her end up homeless after he's gone in 3 months. Isn't God good, you guys? Tell me in the chat. Tell me in the comments how good he is. I am working on a better camera setup and better video. Live streaming's hard, as you can see, because signal's not great in this area. We still don't have all our cell towers back up. I don't care what your government tells you. I'm living in it, you know? We all are here living in it. And so many people in my area that know me have offered help. By the way, anybody that knows anything about car motors, period, an older motor, this is Chevy 454, okay? There's a box on the front that kind of looks like an amp with some 2 metal hoses attached, one at the top, one at the bottom. I can show y'all a picture during the daylight and post it on the community tab section. But anyway, the top metal line that goes into that box is what he broke, the mechanic. I went to AutoZone and Advance. Both of them told me the same thing, that it's some kind of transmission box. And there's no reason that he should have been touching it to change the oil. There's an access hatch inside between these two seats. There's one in the front and underneath. If my old fat ass that ain't never worked on a car can get in there and work around and check the oil and do the shit, why somebody I paid over $200 that they he's going to give me half my damn money back. I'm going to box him jaws or take him to court. Now, that's where I'm at. I'm tired. I'm tired of being took advantage of. I'm tired of being used and abused and left for nothing. This is my time. I've taken care of. I was a young mother. I raised my children, and it was my choice. And then I took care of my grandparents and my parents and my son. And now it's time for me for once in life. For the next 5 to 7 years, I'm going to live my life for me. I want to be able to go to the beach and to the mountains, but I'm going to do it in a way that I can as a career. We intend to get the jewelry business. You'll be seeing my personal, what Renee and I have decided, because of the way Whatnot, sorry about the squeaking, the way Whatnot offers certain things and everything. Basically, she and I can both make $150 a piece by me setting up a store that she refers me to as soon as I sell one item. I knew that was going to happen. Let me find the remote. Sorry, y'all. It's not a big deal. I told y'all. Let me see here what she says. I'm trying to read. Let's see. Start Googling the campgrounds where you want to be. Michelle, that's the problem. I want to go everywhere, baby. I don't have the gas to get there now, so I need a job. Right now, what I'm trying to do is find the nearest Trojan labor or day labor place so I can make some money for gas and food and, you know, some other expenses that I need. And you're on Whatnot too, Michelle? Tell it in the chat. And my mods will post it and we'll go see you. What are you selling? Tell us about it. I'll talk about you. Sorry, I'm blowing my nose. I mean, as I see it, we a community and we need to uplift one another and show each other love. And I'm going to tell you guys, since this is my first night here, I may get off here in a little bit just to kind of get oriented and comfortable. And I may or may not go live again, especially if I start feeling kind of, scared. I might get scary. Whatnot is an app. It reminds me of Facebook and the way it's set up. But a lot of people sell stuff on Whatnot. To me, it's a combination of QVC, Temu, and what's the one where everybody makes their own home crafts? That webpage, I can't think of it right now. Bam, I'm trying to tell you. I just broke a nail. But that's the easiest way I know to tell you what Whatnot is. Let's see. That's what I just signed up for. Did you get the 150, Michelle, too? I have done my first show yet. Still getting ready. Jewelry and pre-loved purses. Girl, me too. Let me tell y'all something. Don't worry. I don't got no Birkin, no Hermes, no Guess. Dooney and Burke or Agner's as close as I'm getting to bougie, okay? I might told lie. I might have a Guess purse, but I didn't buy it. It was a gift from a cousin. I'm the poor cousin. Thought I heard something. I probably won't sleep tonight. I am in a better place of mind, I heard that net. Just watch the rest and hit that thumbs up, baby. And share, you guys. My goal right now is I want to get us to 5,000 subs, and then I want to reach 10,000. And when I reach 10,000, I'm going to start doing giveaways on the monthly basis. I just have to make enough. And I know people was like, last time I tried to do that, people was mad and told me, don't do it, get yourself right. I'm going to follow what God tells me. That's what I'm going to do. My bucket list. I'm with you, Michelle. I'm with you. And I'm telling you, though, like, Vera Bradley does really well, especially of the wallets. The large wallets and coin purses as a set sell well. I'm making hand-wrapped crystal jewelry. And I will do custom pieces. It's actually not costume. I have copper, 100% sterling silver, and some 18 and 10 karat gold mixed, because you can't, with the wire wrapping, it's too soft to do pure 14 or pure 18. They mix 18 and 10 is your high end on that. And I'm just working on it. I've shown, let's see, I've got one of my pieces on right now. And what I'm going to be doing on Whatnot, also we're doing hand wrapped sage bundles. And I've got my lavender garden already started, guys, and we're working on our sage garden. We are growing our own flowers and sage, and hand drying and hand wrapping. And we do bless with sage all items that come. And I've had a lot of people tell me that's not a Christian thing. That comes from my Indian heritage. Please don't disrespect that. I'm not on the dolls, but I'm close. If anybody knows the area I'm in, we're very close to the Eastern Band Cherokee and the Lumberton is where I was at. Prayers going out to Fayetteville right now. That was crazy. The video, I'm surprised it's not already went hugely viral. It was a very nice gated community. I don't know if now that they have changed the barracks in Fayetteville back to Fort Bragg, if they changed the name of the highway back or if it's still the All-American. It's hard to tell. But it was a gated community that a lot of um, I'm trying to think what you call them. Bear with me. The upper level officers, like your captains, majors, generals, that kind of thing are in. There was a shooting with an AR captured on video by a man and a woman across the street. The guy was laid out in the yard and everything. It was all caught on video. And just my prayers going out for that. What I was going to show you, this necklace, I'm hoping you guys will be able to see it. Get closer. I'm not very good at this yet. This is a green, and I forget, I think it's like a tiger stripe lapicite or something it's called. It promotes health, well-being, and prosperity. And it's wrapped in the necklace. This is a medium size. I think this is the medium. This is either small or medium size. You'll get this necklace with a bead. I'm going to have like 3 different options. Each one of them will come with 3 crystals that are interchangeable. So you'll be able to pull it out of this little basket. And it rewraps however you need it to. And you'll be able to replace with any of the other crystals. You'll be able to buy individual ones as well, and polished and unpolished. And you'll also, in this, I'll offer just the necklace, just the crystals, or you can do a combination pack. That'll come with the necklace, the one that's in it, and 2 to swap out with different choices and outfits. And I'm looking at around $30 price point for the package deal. And that's not bad. This stone right here alone to purchase is about $14 if you go to any crystal shop. The necklace is going to be between $5 and $7 just for the necklace, and this stone is almost $25. So, it is what it is. And I do have these kind of wire choker wraps as well that I can put my beads and stones on. I have different lengths, different size baskets, the small, medium, and large. Small price point's probably going to be around $20 to $25 range. Medium, $35. And your large is going to be $40, $45. Simply because of the size of the stones, the crystals. Absolutely, we have keychains also available. All of that. I have the keychains are also going to come with the kit. Similar price point depending on the size of the stone is what makes the difference, you guys, in the price point. Because that's where your money and expense comes in. I can manufacture the necklaces and stuff and the keychains and the rings and all fairly inexpensively. And, if I can find the remote, we can get some light back. And fairly, decent, quickly, whatever. The crystals, I either am purchasing them through a wholesaler or retailer, or I'm going to be driving around digging them up myself, y'all. And there's quite a few geodes that I'm working on that I found myself. When you have a genuine amethyst, not that plastic Temu shit, not colored glass, but real amethyst, real rose quartz, real tiger's eye, real obsidian. They're not cheap. I have all different kinds. See, I'm wondering if I can get to that one box and show you guys just some of the stones that I have that, may or may not be Some of them don't go in jewelry. Some of them are just there to be blessed. God made it. God made those. God made the earth, and God made us. And He connected us to the earth through those things. And I believe there's a purpose and a reason for it. You know, we how can we not love the flowers and the trees and the bees and the rocks and the dirt that the Lord gave us? And I know He made it. Who can make something more perfect? Look at a free cow. Look at how it's designed. A cow has multiple stomachs for digestion. Who put the grass there for the cow to eat, to live off of, to make the milk that makes the butter and the cheese and everything else for us? Who made those plants put oxygen off? That's what we breathe. And who and us expel what they breathe. Come on, you can't tell me that man could have designed anything like that. The forethought is there. The Lord did that. And I'm telling you now, if He can save me, He can save anybody. And I can tell I've not taken my nose spray for my allergy, my Flonase for 2 days. I need some milk that doesn't require refrigeration. And I do have half a bag of cereal. And 6 slices of pizza. Till the 21st when YouTube pays me. So, pray. And if anybody has any idea for low-cost meals that can be stored easily in a camper. I'm hunting my nose spray, y'all, sorry. Stored easily without refrigeration, please let me know. My generator is just not large enough at this time to run the camper. The 12 volts are not going to support it. So when I'm stopped in camping and the motor's not running, which I can't do right now because 1, gas and 2, transmission fluid pumping out, I can't run that refrigerator. But I found a really inexpensive one that's great for me, kind of like the one I used to have in my room on Amazon, really cheap. Things like that's what I added to the wish list. A small little hot plate that's like $8, and is a wattage that my Jackery can pull. A kettle that heats water in under 2 minutes. Under $2. I want to add to the wish list if you guys are interested. That have emailed me and asked, and Miss Patricia and several other people, I did email you back. And everything is updated. If I'm in a hour to 2 radius of this area, I'll be able to pick up any packages that come. If I'm notified that they're going to be arriving, I'll know to be nearby. But again, it's kind of like a post office for people without an address. It's something that was started after Helene. I think it's a really good idea. We have so many more people that are living in tiny homes, off-grid, RVs, pull-behind trailers, whatever they can find. Building houses in the woods out of sticks, whatever. Y'all may think I'm kidding, but I'm not. This area is in crisis. Foreclosures are rampant. I've lived in this area for 53 years. When the housing market crashed in the Clinton area, there were not so many for sale and foreclosure signs. So please, somebody tell me to buy some land again. And I was talking about summer before I had to stop. So while I'm talking about that, we're going to just get 100% real. I'm going to shock some people. I think I got more respect for Tragedy Pimps, whatever her channel was, and the rest, but even the lady dog tone and attitude. That's what we used to say as friends. But anyway, I think it's worse. Or the frenemy that smiles in your face while stabbing you with a knife in your back. I'm sorry, ma'am. It's not showing me that I'm cutting in and out. It's, oh, somebody's trying to call me. That's what it is. Lord Jesus. Okay. Let's see if that helps. Let me know if that's any better, ma'am. I had the do not disturb on, but somebody's trying to call me and I was getting text. It just wasn't giving a notification. It won't fully interrupt the stream, but it might blip me out. And I'm hoping y'all can hear. No, I don't think it's you. But I do want everybody to hear what I'm about to say, because I'm going to keep it 100. And I don't give a shit. I wish someone from Texas was in here right now and knew I was live, but they're probably in the bed. They'll read it later. And I wish Cherokee was in here, because I want to, I'm going to keep 1,000,000% real. So while my mom was laying in the hospital dying, let's just keep it 100, you guys. My bestie, Smiley, you know, the one that told you she didn't talk after the live stream that all these people tried to talk about, saying I was having a party and all this and whatever, and I was on dope and all kind of shit. If I had been, I just buried my son and mom, so I would have told y'all. I would have went off the rails and said it. I was struggling with wanting to live, period, at that time. And I was very shocked to be told that Miss Smiley's World and Cherokee were the driving forces behind people coming after me. I was even told that by the viewers, that they were trying to turn against me. You know, where Smiley said in that live, she hadn't contacted me since that night. That was an effing lie. And if any of y'all that want to support her at me or whatever want to double check some ish, and I think I unblocked her so it can be seen. She made comments about calling me on videos I put up after that, telling me how much she loved me. She sent me texts and phone calls. She got mad because I gave her all of my research in Summer Wells' case while Mama was in hospital in Asheville. That's the truth. And I got the text to prove it. So come after me, Smiley Sue. And I asked Cherokee to help her. Cherokee says it ain't true, that she wasn't plotting with her. I don't know. I just know that I never asked Smiley for a dime. I know she told people she sent me all kind of money. The woman sent me $27 and a pillow slipcover that I showed you guys that I burned. She's a liar and a social climbing heifer. And I believe she now has CashApp up that she talks shit about me using. I don't know because I don't watch her, but I was told she did. I don't care what she talks about or does, but I guarantee you her notes that she scrolled through work, October, November, December of 2022 and 2023. I bet you that. You know how I know? Because I was the researcher. Period. And by the way, I don't know about Mark being disabled or not, but y'all remember Candace's friend, Kathy? Why don't y'all ask Kathy about Smiley? The vigil where Kathy was in the car with the other women and somebody drove up in Candace and Don's driveway. Smiley said, "You want to talk crap?" She told me it was her, and Mark was driving the car. Mark drove from Florida to Tennessee and back. They thought they were going in Jody Sue's driveway. And yep, I'm going to tag her, so don't worry. I'm not talking shit behind her back. She's not blocked. I'm going to tag her. And remember, I love receipts, baby. I got my old cell phone. We will pull them out, Smiley. Tell the truth for the first time in your life, baby girl. You talk shit about me, and I wasn't strong enough to defend myself. At a time when you were supposed to be a friend, the worst time in my life, I was burying my child, and you couldn't drive knives in my back fast enough. You couldn't use me and step on me like a ladder to Doug, who you stepped on to get to Justin. Did you have fun at True Crime Con? She also smokes like a chimney while talking crap about me smoking cigarettes. Okay? She was working with the jerks, contacting anybody she thought that would be my enemy and making them promises. The stuff that she took that got her to be able to talk to Justin, I gave her. And I don't care. It's not about that. It ain't about it. I gave it to her. I thought she was my friend. I thought she was a good person. And I thought she had Summer's best interest at heart. And what mattered at that moment was getting the information out to help that child, not who was first or last. And I couldn't do it because I had to be there for my mom and my child. Period. And that's the truth. She was very jealous. She always asked me how much money I made a month, how many gifts I got, how this, how that. And by the way, I'm no longer worried about some other creator getting pissed off at me doing a video and showing what you guys said. I will be doing videos if anybody sends anything. And it don't got to be something off Amazon. Send me a poem in the mail. I'll read it. Send me a letter and tell me if you want me to read it or not, and I will respect your wishes on that. I want to be able to come through and visit. I'm working on getting a collection of jewelry and a small part-time job while I'm working on getting the business built. And the wonderful thing about the motorhome that I couldn't do if I bought land and a house is I can load up the whole store. And I'm going to Merlefest in Wilkesboro. I'm going to be at Oktoberfest. I'm going to be at the Historic Morganton Festival. I'm going to be at the Strawberry Festival and the Apple Festival and the Peach Festival. I've already got a list all around the area of where we're going to be set up, live streaming for you guys. And guess what? The next case, and I hope there's never another one like Summers, I'm going to be there in person. Y'all can't stop me from rolling up and parking. I might be parked on Beach Creek. You never know, y'all. Play with me if you want to. Where's Miss Brenda? I got the pew-pew. Not yet, but that's one of the things I want to acquire. I moved the phone and it's saying it's getting a better signal. Um, for anybody looking into this, my idea may change in a while. I've been told that I can go to truck stops and pump and dump for free or no more than like $15. Got some Loves, Flying J, and Sheets that are large enough, have overnight parking for tractor trailers, and because this is a Class A, I qualify. If they're not reserved, I can pop in and stay one night for free. And for under $15, I can shower, do laundry, drain my gray and black water, and refill my fresh water, which I desperately need to do. And they pump it out, so I don't got to do it. They do it for you. That's what I was told. I'm gonna find out. Um, there's also a rest area with RV and truck parking less than 10 miles up the mountain from where I used to live. So all of that's free. There's Cracker Barrel, there's Walmart, there's where I was parked the last time that scared me. If y'all didn't see that girl at the end, that's the one that was screaming and yelling. They're saying she's schizophrenic. In my opinion, it's where her brain's rotted and been eat away because she's on that meth. And I swear she looked pregnant to me. And I did call my friend at CPS. I don't care if nobody gets mad at me or not. Children can't fend for themselves. That girl's sleeping under a damn tree. And I would have loved to invite her under here. Anybody that thinks I'm bad, that girl in that video that y'all seen at the end sleeping under a fucking tree in the hood next to the projects. Let that marinate. I feel like I'm in a mansion compared, and I am blessed and highly favored. I mean, and where I'm at right now, I could even stay here during the day, really. Like, literally. I am probably about 170, 180 feet from the nearest driveway that actually has someone that lives there. So, it is sad. It is sad. Because the last time when I saw that girl 2 years ago, she was working at Case Farms, the local poultry production plant. She lost her job, they said, and got with this guy that she's with now that's on that, and that he has just drug her down. I talked to her family. And they say, it reminds me of that one Tyler Perry movie. Because they said they'll let her come in, they'll wash her clothes, they'll take her to the store, they'll feed her, they'll buy her food. And they even gave her a car that she ran the wheels off of and that's broke down. It's got most of her stuff in it. When she rains, I think, or when it rains, I think she stays inside of it. But that's what she done. And they said she steals from them. They can't, like, literally checkbook and everything, like steals the dishes, whatever. And they got children too. It's just sad because that girl's my youngin's age. And I feel for her. See why I say I feel blessed and like I'm in a mansion compared? I'm trying to be rude to nobody. And I hope nobody takes it that way. I'm very thankful for each and every person that comes in here and that says anything and that shares a moment of my time. And like I said, this Jackery, I need another one. I wish I had known. No matter how much research and preparation I did, certain things I did not know until I got into it. Like, yes, one is enough to run my heat or my AC, but nothing else, if that makes sense. So I need another one to run that, but this one runs everything else. And then I've got to get some solar panels. I've not added that. The only extra for comfort that I put on my wish list was a solar powered light for like $10 or $11, and a solar powered, it's solar rechargeable fan and light that you can hang, and it's solar powered as well. And it was kind of expensive, and I apologize. It was about $26. It's one of the two most expensive things on the wish list. And, hell, nobody might not get nothing. A lot of it's just ideas, and, if I need it and I make the money, I can buy it for myself, and it's saved. So please don't anybody feel like they have to do anything, or that I'm pleading pressure in any way, shape, or form. It's not about that. Like I said, I had some people reach out to me, and those that did, that's kind of who I'm saying it for, asking about, hey, this is your new home. A lot of people's not thinking about it, but you always do. People do a housewarming when they move in. Has anybody done that for you? Nope, no. It doesn't look like it's going to ever happen. And they wanted to know, we'll put some things on there when you got an address, and we want to send you something. So that's what I did. Um, how many of y'all are looking at this Idaho 4 thing? Like a whole burger. If that is not a mind F-U-C-K, I don't know what is. Tell me I'm wrong. Um, I'm serious though. If anybody, let me know in the comments. Good Lord. Let me see something here. Okay. Okay, hold on. The little bits I was getting lately on the news, I'm wondering. I think they rushed. I get why. Somebody keeps trying to. Okay, let me check this. I know I'm. Okay, let me check this. I know I'm gonna be buffering and irritating. I'm about to. Actually, my phone's about to die as part of it too, you guys. Okay, so find my cord, but I'll have to get off to charge it. What I was gonna say is, if it keeps buffering like this, I'm gonna have to find somewhere else to park because none of my stuff is gonna work. With Verizon, with the Straight Talk, it's crappy because they offer the best deal of anybody, and it's really gonna be difficult for me to find anything better around without having to buy a phone. It's free, unlimited, free, unlimited broadband 5G on the cell phone, and unlimited hotspot, as well as 100 bytes of cloud storage. It's pretty awesome, must say. Um, I want to find out what Indoor S2 is. I might be on somebody's ish. It says when I turn my hotspot on, I can connect to it, whatever it is. But